everybody, it's Diemer here. Welcome back to my kitchen. Tonight I want to showcase the Sesame noodle salad dressing mix. I have made this dressing mix and put it on cold noodles along with cut up veg, and the cold salad is fantastic. This is a perfect thing that you can take to any kind of outdoor gathering. It travels well. It's not a creamy dressing you'd have to worry about. But I'm going to use this same dressing for a hot stir fry. So let's get started. As you can see, I'm using my saute pan. Check out my Facebook Live if you're watching this currently on first part of August 2023. It is a feature of one of their announcements. So I've got a hot saute pan here. I've added some oil, and this is the kind of thing where you can just clean out your fridge. Okay, sprinkle water on that. I hear it sizzle. I know it's ready to go. So I've cleaned out my fridge. I've got some frozen peas, some carrots. Carrots I just sliced up. Whoops, I flung a pea across the kitchen. So I'm just going to start cooking those. I've got some broccoli that's been broken up. The broccoli was just steamed in the microwave for a minute in my steamer just to cut down on my video time. You wouldn't have to do that, you could just throw it all in. And I sliced up some onions, which we tend to put in almost everything savory that we cook. Okay, got that on high. I'm just going to let that cook a little bit. When it's cooked down, I'm going to add, I did a whole chicken in my steamer in the microwave last night for supper, 25 minutes and you're done, love it. And I've got leftover cooked chicken, and I've got some pre-cooked gluten-free noodles here that I'm going to add to it. This is right off the cuff, this is not a recipe. So here we go. I'm going to make the dressing while this quickly stir fries. So I'm going to shove this a little bit out of the way. Put the lid on that so it softens stuff up. And we're going to make our sesame noodle salad dressing mix. Like I said, I love this on the cold salad that I made. I did it at my product launch. So the dressing calls for 2 tablespoons of the mix. A tablespoon and a half of apple cider vinegar and a tablespoon of water, and I have those mixed here. Two teaspoons of sesame oil. This gives it that extra special nutty oriental flavor to your food. I absolutely love it. A little bit of the sesame oil goes a long way. It's very powerful oil. And it's not an oil that withstands a lot of heat or it'll smoke and burn on you. So you want to add it near the end, whatever you're adding it to. And it calls for a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. So I'm just going to, oops, a little flake of dried mustard on the lid there. We don't need that. Teaspoon of Dijon mustard. One of the things I love about using EPICURE, and I've talked about it before, is how versatile everything is. They might sell it advertising a cold salad. Now I'm using it in a hot stir fry, right? Never the intent, but good just the same. So I have put in the 2 tablespoons of the mix, apple cider vinegar, water, they were together, Dijon mustard, 2 teaspoons of sesame oil, and I'm going to whisk in 1/4 of a cup of oil. This could be oil of your choice. It could be vegetable, corn oil. I'm using olive oil simply because this is a savory dish and because I have it out. This is what I'm going to use for the sauce in my stir fry. So the mix is called Sesame Noodle Salad Dressing Mix. Next time you're putting in an order, I think you will love it. We will tack that on for you if you want. Okay. I'm going to put in the chicken. Make sure everything's warmed up. Now the noodles we have is a package of spaghetti. It's called new pasta, I think. And it's a gluten-free, very low carb noodle that's pre-cooked. And so I'm just going to add those in to make sure that they get nice and warm. That's one package that I have here. If it were Nick and I eating them for a meal unto themselves, we would probably use 2 packages. So I'm just, because it's spaghetti, just trying to get all the veggies mixed in with the noodles. If you were to make the cold salad, you would make your salad dressing, and to make the cold sesame noodle salad, you would combine the prepared dressing with 2 cups of cooked noodles. I used the really fine ones. We used to call them Singapore noodles. The really fine noodles, and it was fantastic. You could use any noodle of your choice. 2 cups of noodles and 4 cups of chopped veggies. Again, clean out your fridge. So I will show you this, and I'm going to add the dressing, heat it through, and that's tonight's dinner. Super easy. You could just as easily have a bag of frozen stir-fry veg. Dump them in. Like, this does not have to be a big prep by any means. Now I'm just wanting to make sure that everything has the dressing flavor on it. I love the high sides of this pan because you can still stir fry in like you do with your wok, but you can use the sesame, the saute pan for so much more. There we go. Supper's done. Just going to put the lid on it. We're going to serve it up in a couple of minutes. Thank you for joining me. Like I've mentioned before, I have bulk orders going in all the time. If you want to connect and add a sesame noodles salad dressing mix on that, you will not regret it. Give me a shout or contact me through my VIP page. Thank you again, and I will see you soon.